I think it is safe to say that we've all seen those heartbreaking commercials asking you to donate money to a shelter for animal abuse. Many of us have seen the commercials and changed the channel because it is too painful to watch the suffering and it makes us upset. The important issue and change is why people abuse and harm animals. The abuse of animals involves cruelty, neglect, and complete abandonment. Some people even abuse animals for personal satisfaction. The abuse of animal is a crime. You, your family, and friends can help me stop animal abuse. Together we can educate citizens about animal cruelty and take charge of keeping them safe. I have many family members that are veterinarians. I have been working with them as an intern during the summer, and I have personally witnessed many tortured animals come into their office. The most common of the animal neglect I have seen at the Brazos Valley Equine Hospital is malnutrition. There are many horses that have come through the clinic that are so skinny that their ribs are showing. It takes months and even longer for the weight to gain back to normal. Animal abuse is sadly committed every day. However, through education and awareness, we can work together to prevent it. In this discussion, I want to focus on two types of abuse, legality and the legalities of the issue, and how you can help. Are you aware of the two types of animal cruelty? Did you know that animal abuse is illegal? Fortunately, I am here to educate you about the topic. Animal cruelty can be either deliberate abuse or simply the failure to take care of an animal. Either way, and whether the animal is a pet, farm animal, or wildlife, the victim can suffer terribly. Don't despair, though. Anyone can take steps against cruelty. Deliberate cruelty may involve beating, shooting, stabbing, or setting them on fire. Neglect is not giving an animal necessary food, shelter, or vet care because even misery is often prolonged. Animals who die of neglect can suffer just as much as an animal who are deliberately harmed, per the Humane Society. The first type of abuse is known as deliberate. Deliberate is an intentional neglect of animals such as beating your dogs with the belt. Deliberate can also involve the torture of animals such as dog fighting and even cockfighting. Failure is forgetting the welfare of animals. This could be forgetting to feed or give them food or water. This is also include forgetting their visits to a veterinarian for their health concerns. Caring for an animal needs is extremely important to maintain their health and prevent diseases. As you can see, animal abuse can happen either intentionally or forgetfulness. Either way, it is illegal and should be taken seriously as a pet owner. To recognize animal abuse or neglect, one needs not to be an expert in any field related to animals or their care. Good common sense and the law and being familiar with the species' health, normal state of being usually surface, said Sherry. Animals have rights just like we do. The law has been created to protect domestic animals such as dogs, cats, cattle, and horses. There is even a law for wild animals that are not domestic. There are two types of laws I would like to focus on in this discussion. The Animal Welfare Act and the Humane Slaughter Act. The Animal Welfare Act of 1966 is also known as the AWA, set minimal acceptable standards for animal care. A violation of this act by mistreating an animal could result in jail time and a fine up to $10,000. The Humane Slaughter Act of 1958 was intact to protect large animals such as cattle, horses, mules, sheep, and swine. It was designed to decrease the suffering of livestock during slaughter. Violations of this act include imprisonment and fines up to $10,000. Now that we have talked about the two types of abuse and some laws that have been enacted to protect animals, let's talk about how to properly care for an animal. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Public Health Services, both prime employers of veterinarians, are dedicated to achieve and maintain high standards of cleanliness and care for domestic and imported animals. The departure of animal agriculture employees, veterinarians, to inspect livestock for diseases and to ensure human conditions for farm animals in transition. The primary goal of the public health service is protection. The protection against diseases and the protection of humans who depend upon herd animals for food. Veterinarians in the Department of Agriculture inspect meat and poultry and oversee quarantine process for imported animals and birds, and keep an eye on conditions in zoos, circuses, and pet shops. It's reassuring to know that there are a vast force of animal care professions who see that animal, whether they may be meat-producing, exotic, or companion animals, they are protected, said Mary Lee. Make sure you are knowing what you're getting yourself into when purchasing an animal. Pick the right animal for your need and want. Be a responsible pet owner. Take care of your animal properly with love. Take care of your animal and take them to the vet. Make sure they have all their shots. Make sure to give your pet plenty of food and water. End animal abuse by knowing the right from wrong. No hitting, beating, or biting your animals. Don't tie them up and leave them unattended without food, water, or shelter. I hope I have explained to you the different types of abuse towards animals and how to prevent them. The abuse of animals is sadly committed every day. Fortunately, by understanding the problem, we can prevent this through education and compassion. No, animals have no voice, so as citizens and humans to have to protect them in any way we can. Don't wait. Please call 1-877-213-0900 to help end animal cruelty. Your donation will make a huge difference now and for generations to come, per the Humane Society.